Hello folks, Florentine Saint-Yves here. Welcome to this all-around heroes review video. All-around heroes are jack of all trades, masters of none. They can be built the way you want, but they will never excel in any of the 4 attribute types of the game. As such, it is up to everyone to ask themselves what importance they want to give to these heroes. The main strength of all-around heroes is that you can build them faster than any other hero type, because you can just dump every family of quality manuscripts on them. Doing so will make them rather strong in little time. Their main weakness is the illusion of power you get when you have a strong all-around hero. I myself included fell into what I consider a trap. If you look at my lineup on my main account, Sir Morien is by far my strongest hero. So why do I think I got fooled? Because to get to that result, I had to use an incredible amount of resources. First, I of course had to grab 500 Sir Morien fragments, his hero skin, his maiden and his maiden skin. Second, I gave a lot of charm to Amina, up to 20k to make her queen. Giving her that much charm allowed me to max all maiden bonds. Third, I used a lot of manuscripts on him, in order to bring him to more than 4,400 quality. And finally, I even used investiture materials to bring him to pink level, and I have grabbed 400 lazurets so far to push him to level 440. All of this took me a year. And is the result worth the trouble? I kind of doubt it. Imagine that I don't have Sir Morien in my lineup. All my other heroes would be much stronger, because the 20k charm I used on his maiden would have been spent on other maidens, the thousands of quality manuscripts would have benefited other heroes, and so on. I really think that had I chose another route, my kingdom power would be higher, and my tourney lineup would be better. But there's no turning back now, so I might as well live with it. The point is, always be aware of not giving them too much importance. Consider how you could build other heroes instead of one giant all-around hero, and how it would be better for tourney because you could have 4 usable heroes instead of 1. With all that being said, remember that you will need 5 all-around heroes to progress through campaign expeditions, so you can't skip them altogether. You don't really need to have them strong to beat those expeditions, but since you summoned them in the first place, you might as well make them usable in tourneys or something. Now let's jump into reviews. There are a total of 9 all-around heroes, 8 because as far as I know Syndiak is unavailable as of now. If you look at her info in the game, she looks like a mix of Brunhilde for her paragons and Khawalah for her quality lineup. I won't say much more about her. For each of them, I will give a score for 3 criterias, not to rank them but more to give insights about their strengths and weaknesses. First one is raw potential, based on Fox spreadsheet, pretty much like my top 10 heroes video. It should tell you how big a hero can get if you max out all their quality, paragons and so on. Second one is availability. It shows how often you can expect tokens or fragments to be available for you to get. And third one is buildability. If you need to work on more things than just unlocking the hero to make him good, this score will be lower. Such things could be skins, maiden skins for example. I will also take the hero's quality lineup into account here. Having 7, 6 or 5 stars quality skills helps a lot with buildability because you can make good use of your manuscripts. First all-around hero is Sir Oliver. This is the first hero the game will give you and as such, he's really weak. He only has 4 quality skills, all level 2. This means that at level 400, his max quality is 2872 if you factor in Council's boosts. But at least he has a maiden, Merlin, and this allows him to not be ranked last on Fox raw potential spreadsheet. He claims 125th place out of 131. Yay! Him having only 2 stars quality skills is a pain in the ass to build, because you never want to waste manuscripts on 3 stars skills or lower. So if you want to raise his quality, you're left with quality scrolls 2 or quality manuscripts that gives 50 or 100 quality XP. You don't have to worry about paragons, so buildability seems good, but on the other hand you'll have trouble enhancing him. Your only way to get his fragments is to gamble with dreaded recruitment cards. That's really annoying. However, Sir Oliver has a unique specificity. As the first hero of the game, his hero ID is 1. This means that on tourneys, where heroes are sorted by ID from left to right in certain rounds, he always will be on the leftmost position should he be here. And knowing that auto mode always picks the leftmost hero to fight, you have a possibility to trick it if your Sir Oliver is strong. It's called an ID trap, and some players build their Sir Oliver to max to full auto mode. Whether you should consider doing that or not is up to you. On one hand, it's fun. On the other hand, it looks like a waste of resources to me. Merlin is our second all-around hero. He looks a lot like Sir Oliver, but with 3 stars quality skills instead of 2 stars. It gives him a little more potential, and he's ranked at 113th place out of 131 based on Fox spreadsheet. Yeah, well, okay, he's not very good. You'll face the same issues to build his quality line. One good news though, his fragments are available on the Alliance shop. So enhancing him will be super easy, and that's a good thing. Note that you can skip him if you don't claim him when you're starting your account. It's a possibility that I would recommend only if you know that you will be spending money on this account, because skipping one of the 8 possible all-around heroes is an issue for campaign expeditions, even more so if you don't get William the Conqueror at VIP 3 level. Speaking of the devil, let's take a look at William the Conqueror. As stated, you can summon him if you reach VIP 3 level, which is about $40 spent in the game. It's not that bad. You won't have trouble unlocking his maiden since you get her at VIP 2 level, so before William. His quality lineup is interesting, with a 6 stars skill for military and a 5-1 split for other attributes. With him, your manuscripts are going to be useful, making it easy to raise his quality. Enhancing him on the other hand will be harder, but you can spend gems on the game shop to grab 3 fragments for 1,688 gems. You will need 30 of them to enhance him to bronze, so that's 17k gems in 5 weeks because you can only buy 2 packs a week. An alternate way is to play the Amulet of Surprises event, where you smash eggs and trade points for VIP heroes fragments. The lack of paragons will prevent him from being good, but at least he's not total crap like the first 2 we discussed. On raw potential rankings, he claims 93rd place, making him one of the best baseline heroes. Now let's take a look at our first half good hero in the name of Maximus. Even though he is an event hero, his upside is his pre-maxed paragons, so at least you won't have to collect hundreds of fragments. But you will have to work for his maiden and her skin. A 25% all attributes paragon isn't that great, but his 6-3 quality skills lineup is alright, and all those abilities combined give him 66th place on raw potential. There are better options than him out there, so if you already have a couple of all-around heroes unlocked, there is no point in going for him. Now if you're still chasing for one to complete your campaign expeditions, and assuming he's available, why not? Sir Morien is the second all-around event hero. He is tied up to the King's Quest event. Good news is that everyone can attend and complete this month-long minigame, and earn more than enough points to summon him. Bad news is that to get his skin, his maiden, her skin, and fragments to work on his paragons, you will need more than one event. It was available 3 times during the last 12 months, so if you haven't started building him yet, know that you're in for a long wait before unleashing his full power. His 6-4 quality skills lineup and his 200% all attributes paragons give Morien the highest raw potential of all all-around heroes. He takes 5th place of raw potential rankings. What a beast! This counterbalances his lack of availability. Brunhilde is one of the most iconic heroic maidens of the game. She has 4 different skins, 3 of them upgrading her in one way or another, being an additional paragon, quality skill or maiden bond. You will need to work for those skins, but after all, you have no maiden to worry about, so it evens things up a little bit. Her tokens are fairly easy to get, through campaign expeditions or castle siege shop. Unlocking her and raising her paragon shouldn't take you too much time and effort compared to some other heroes. Her 5-2 quality skills lineup is okay to work on, and skins add 2 more 5 stars quality skills to build. Her base paragons are not insane, but her Ruthless Valkyrie skin pushed her to another level, allowing them to go as high as 150% all attributes. This skin should be your top priority. With it, she claims 28th place on raw potential rankings. Combined with good availability and buildability, she's a great all-around hero. Adira was granted a similar and recent treatment. From her average 75% all attributes paragons, her new hero skin gave her another 100% to work on. Since her quality lineup is better than Brunhilde with a 5-2-1 for each attribute, she has a better raw potential and is ranked 21st. Having a strong hero to dump quality scrolls 1 is a real advantage. On top of that, it gives her 13 quality skills, giving her a top attack speed hidden stat on tourney grounds. However, her tokens are a little harder to get than Brunhilde's. You will have to rely on events for that, so be on the lookout for good exchange rates. And finally, we have Khawalah. You can buy her tokens on the Alliance shop, which makes her one of the easiest heroic maidens to unlock. On top of that, you don't need to worry about any additional features, so buildability is top notch. The quality side is also pretty good with a 6-3 lineup. What you get on availability and buildability hurts her raw potential. A 80% all attributes bonus is alright, but lower than Morien, Brunhilde or Adira. She's ranked 57th out of 131, so an average raw potential. In the end, you have different options when it comes to all-around heroes. If you want to build a monster to strengthen an already powerful lineup, Sir Morien is your prime choice, but you will have to show patience. On the other hand, if you're on a rather new account, I think Brunhilde and Khawalah will deliver good results in a shorter period of time. If you have tourney activities in mind, consider Adira and her 13 quality skills for faster attack speed, but also Brunhilde as a trap. With an ID of 50, she is one of the few heroic maidens you can consider to fulfill this role. It shows that for every situation you can find a suitable all-around hero. But always remember not to put all your eggs in one basket if you care at all about tourneys. I hope this video helped you in any way, and I thank you for watching. I will see you around for an upcoming Provision Heroes review, so until next time, bye bye.